In a few years, we're going to experience the battle of the simulation games between Paralives and the Sims franchise. Both games will be fighting to win over the same community of video game players. Who are you going to choose? Hey, welcome to my channel, Catchy Virus. Today we're going to chat about 3 reasons why Paralives is a good thing for The Sims. Essentially, we're analyzing why competition will be good for the simulation game genre and the possible outcomes that will come from it. Before we start, please like this video and subscribe if you enjoy this sort of content. Thank you. Let's begin, shall we? First and foremost, competition is a good thing.
Yeah, that statement is a little bit too broad.
But it's true. Competition is a good thing, and will likely,
well, hopefully,
improve the quality of the Sims franchise. There are a few great things that can come from this competition in particular. It'll boost innovation and produce new tools or items that could improve gameplay. After years and years of pretty much the same tools in The Sims, we'll probably see new and creative ones in the next installment. If they don't get creative, they might end up losing more players to Paralives, due to the fact that Paralives will have new and different ways of doing things within their game. Paralives will be a new experience, and I think players will embrace and enjoy that change. Especially since we've already seen tools in Paralives that hasn't been implemented, or it's been removed altogether from the Sims franchise. In fact, since Paralives has been releasing teasers of their game, we've seen Sims 4 include new features that are similar to the ones featured in the teasers, which includes platforms and removing shoes at the door. This won't be the last time we benefit from one of the games borrowing an idea from the other one throughout this competition. Next, the competition between the games can help the dev teams identify what players want and plan to add new tools or gameplay as answers to those wants. This would be so fantastic, particularly for The Sims, since I feel like the devs never really listen to their players and the feedback that they receive.
A prime example of this inability to respond and engage with their community would be the whole skin swatch fiasco that took place over 6 years. If they just listened and acted immediately, they wouldn't have offended so many players, and maybe they would be on the Simmers' good side right now.
However, if there's more of a risk of losing their player community, maybe,
just maybe,
the Sim devs will begin to actively listen and engage in a conversation. In my personal opinion, I think that this would help The Sims more than Paralives, since I do feel like the Paralives devs listen and engage with players. In addition, they've already started to include things that players have requested. For example, the naming convention using multiple names and different ways to format the name was a highly requested feature. If you want to learn more about that, I have a video which I talk a little bit more about it. The link is in the description box. Anywho, the devs listening, engaging, and improving the games based on the players' wants would be a great byproduct of the competition. Lastly, having a choice will build player loyalty for The Sims or Paralives. Once Paralives is released, the players will have a choice. The more a player chooses a certain game over the other, the more likely they'll keep choosing that one and not play the other one as much. This choice will help influence the dev team in providing a better experience.
I guess this would really only apply to Paralives and not really to The Sims. This is because Paralives is being produced by a small team compared to the large team working for Maxis, which is backed by EA. So I feel like the Paralives dev team already has more of an investment in player loyalty compared to Maxis.
Anywho, the more players and money spent on Paralives, the better the experience will be, the more content we'll get, and the devs will feel accomplished and will want to continue improving it. This positive feedback loop will create a long-lasting loyalty to the game and will build trust between the dev team and players, and a strong bond. This loyalty will be an essential aspect to the competition between Paralives and Sims. I think there are enough fiercely loyal Simmers that will continue playing it for many years, but there's also a huge amount of bored, angry, frustrated Simmers that would like to move on with a new simulation game. If Paralives can get that player loyalty from that part of the simulation game genre community, then I believe it could assist them in building their community through word of mouth and fantastic reviews. Once Paralives is out, I'm going to be interested in how many players will become loyal to it compared to The Sims, and how it'll affect both communities. It's already making waves in it currently and producing strong emotions from both camps. How else will this competition improve these 2 games? Let me know in the comment section. I want to know what you think. Thank you so much for watching this whole thing. I hope you're having an amazing day or night, and I can't wait to talk to you in my next video. Thank you again. Bye!